This is Dwayne on 8 September 2016. It's around 4:30. We're with Joe Pattillo of Countrywide Pipe Restoration. We have the camera all the way to the end of the pipe after the elbow. We're in the lower parking lot, and he is going to narrate what we're seeing as, what's your name? As Jacob pulls the camera out of the pipe. So I'm going to let him talk us through this. Okay, Joe, let's go.
Okay, here we're looking at the outside trough on the roadside. The camera's going to spin a little bit. That's our first 90. And then everything's straight out from there. Now what we're looking for is little cracks, separations, anything that is obvious. And there's our first joint, so your guys' pipe is running basically every 5 to 6 feet increments. Okay, that right there is a little piece of concrete mortar that's stuck, so we'll have to break that out if we end up doing anything for you guys. That'll have to be removed. It's just seepage from one of the joints, but nothing we got to worry about. That's another joint.
Looks like another joint, right?
Another joint.
Okay.
Sorry about that. The top is now the bottom of the pipe. Apologize for that. Okay, stop right there, Jacob. All right, to the left of the screen, you can see a couple of little hairline cracks. Those are just porcelain cracks, basically. Yeah, and they're possibly leakers, but the odds of that being a problem that would seep through the walls for you guys, unless we have a piece that's really bad, I can't imagine it. Go ahead. Another joint. These are just mortar joints, so it's normal for them to be offset. Now this area right here, this is where we have a crack. If you back up a little bit more, Jacob, you can see there's a crack all the way around. Now the line that's farthest from the screen that we passed over first, that's actually another pipe joint, but the smaller angled, this guy here has a little bit of roots sticking through it. This is your actual pipe. The bigger joint is your pipe. The one that fans out like a rainbow is actually a full diameter crack in the clay pipe.
And so Joe tells me that this is about 39 feet from where the water exits into the west side or lower parking lot, and that gets us up to in the east side of the boiler room, just to the left of cradle roll. And what we don't know is if it could be seeping into the cradle roll room area from there.
Go a little slower, Jacob, just so we can see if there's any hairline. A lot of these pieces, especially when we get to the exit, have some hairline cracks that are definitely seeping, but again, those are more apt to seep from the soil to seep through the pipe, not the pipe to the outside soil, I guess. So these are just extra joints. Another joint. Now that one, go back in.
It's getting close.
Okay, go back into that next that fitting before it, Jacob. Not sure why that particular one is only 3 feet difference. Now back up. Almost looks like that could be a break, not a joint, because the camera doesn't jump, and there's no reason for there to be a fitting there unless they just decided to throw a 3-foot section in there for some reason.
Somebody did. Never mind, that was the upper pipe. Forget it. I was thinking of a patch that was put in, but that was the upper, not the lower.
So there's a possibility that section there, it doesn't look like a joint. It looks like it could be another crack. And this is just another joint. You can definitely tell the difference between the joints and breaks because they don't have the lip. close. Okay, go real slow when you're coming out. Those are cracks there. You can see you've got a bunch of hairlines. This looks like maybe even a root coming through the bottom, but this is within 3 feet of the exit.
Okay.
So it's definitely not your interior problem, but those, if we put a liner in it, those are all going to be covered. You're not going to have to worry about them if they ever decided to be an issue. This is just a bunch of debris at the opening that we can't get out. I think that's our last joint, and then these are a bunch of cracks just right behind the wall. But again, these cracks, you can actually see these from just standing here. So it kind of gives you an idea what we're looking at inside the pipe. It's the same situation. So
Right.
and that's it.
Okay. Any other comments before I stop this? Are we good?
Nope, we're good.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.